Hey friends, Mrs. Skaidema here. You know Mrs. Skaidema talks fast and I talk a lot. I've got some coffee, so I'm ready to power up and give you some info. Here we go. So this week we're going to learn about being awesome on the internet by being safe and not falling for fake. So today, as I give you information, I want to help you learn the techniques that people use to steal identities, and identity is who you are, and to recognize signs of phishing attempts. So some of you are thinking, phishing? What? I love fishing. Mrs. Skaidema is not talking about the kind of fishing that you do in a lake. I'm talking about the PH fishing, like fishing for fake. Fake fishers on the internet. When someone tries to trick me into sharing my password or personal information, they are phishing. And Mrs. Skaidema decided to type in the word phishing at Google. And this popped up. You see a guy in a hood, a bad guy, trying to fish for some personal data. And you see the same thing here. And you see a hook here. They are trying to hook your information. They are fishing for your info. Phishing happens when someone pretends to be someone you trust in an email, a text, or through an ad. Phishing often occurs as a link in an email, something you're supposed to click, and that takes you to an unsafe website or might give you a bad download. So let's take a look at some of the clues and what this looks like and how they do it. So one of the easiest things that they do, and the easiest thing for you to watch for, is to look at the address, the URL, the website address. So when we look at these three addresses, one of them is legit, it's real. One of the Facebook ones is right. So I see facebook.com, facebook.net, and facebook.com. And this one right away jumps out at me. I see it's weird. I've got zeros instead of O's. Nope, that is not a legit site. So then I have to decide between a .com and a .net. And probably the easiest way to tell would just be to Google it. If I typed in Facebook, I am going to see up top here that I am at facebook.com. So .com is the correct extension, the correct ending. So dear friends, don't fall for fake. .net and .com are different. Checking the address, super important. Make sure you are at the location that you are supposed to be at. This really happened at the University of Michigan. Somebody posed as a faker and they were given this login and they weren't paying attention to the address. Right here, I see a lock and I see web login at the uofm.edu, University of Michigan, okay? This one has no lock. It doesn't mention anything about the University of Michigan, no Mich, okay, no U of M. It says IndianPrinterPublisher.com. And guess what? Thousands of students fell for this fake login because they weren't paying attention. So you can make something look real by copying a page, and that's one way that fakers fish for your information. They make something look super real, and then they just really sneaky, very sneakily change the address. And if you're not paying attention, then friend, you might fall for fake. And this really happens, okay? Another thing you can look for is the HTTPS. It's usually a lock. If you see an I and no S, this website is not secure. And right away I notice here that Google is spelled wrong too. Somebody's trying to do something sneaky here. Okay, so look for the lock, make sure the S is there. The S indicates it's secure. How can you tell if it's secure? You'll see the lock. Right here, it is locked. Dear friends, you are locked. HTTPS. S is secure. This is a secure site. Another way that people fall for fake is by thinking that they've won something. So if you get an email that says, hey, if you won a new PlayStation, or hey, you get a new iPhone, and then they want all of your information, they are just trying to get your information. If you think you've really won something, you genuinely won a prize, I want you to try to contact a person. Is there a real person you can talk to? Is there a way to verify that you really won this prize? Because most of the time, they're just trying to trick you into giving out your information, and once they have it, you don't know what they're going to do with it. This is called a scam when it's dishonest. It's a trick. They're deceptive. They're cheating you. If they're offering you something and it's not real, it's a scam. Okay? And this really happens. People get scammed. If you think you've fallen for a scam, you should tell somebody, tell a parent or a teacher, a trusted adult, somebody who can help you get some help. Because once they have your information, then friend, okay, we just don't know what's going to happen. And so if that happens, if they get your information, you're going to want to change your password. If you fall for a phishing attempt or scam, let the friends who might be affected know that this has happened to you. Use the settings to report the message as spam. You can have that option and do all of the above. Tell somebody, change your passwords, let anyone who might be affected know. Okay, these are good tips. Don't fall for fake friends. Be safe online. Be watching. Watching for the lock. Watching friends for the address. Today's quiz word is fake. F-A-K-E, fake, fake, fake. Today's word, quiz word, fake. F-A-K-E, fake, fake, fake. One fake. F-A-K-E, quiz word.